Hello everyone, my name is Michael SK and welcome back to 9 episode 3. We are in a bit of a recovery arc right now. I don't think the action and crazy stuff is quite done just yet, but right now everybody needs to rest, especially Kakadu, after everything we kind of went through in that big ol' fight against Iris. And during this recovery arc, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing some romance between Kakadu and Kosaka. Obviously, because it's her episode, her time to shine not only in battle, but also somehow in the form of romance. And so far, she has been struggling very hard, but she's going to take another crack at it. We have definitely given her another opportunity to step up to the plate, just as she did in battle, but this time to win Kakadu's heart. And Sora is spilling the beans. Because Kosaka went to Sora to ask, hey, what should I do? And, well, here we are.
でね、ニーニは先輩に何してもらったら。
いや。どうなの？
何が？
相談内容全部話すの。
Yeah, there we go.
それ。
Word for word, spilling the beans.
いやだって先輩が話していいって言ったし。
いいったってお前。ベッドインのくだりとかは話す必要ないだろうが。
I mean, we know deep down about her fantasies. She tends to let her mind wander a little bit too
だ
far.
って先輩がもう私が汚れだってことはバレてるから全然問題ないって。
汚れって。お前汚れって。
先輩が自分でそう言ってたの。
It's always the quiet ones, right? Sora slams the table in defiance. I was wondering why Sora just barged in without warning. And then she tells me this?
で、さ、もうめんどいからズバッと聞くけどさ。
めんどいって人の相談をお前な。
ぶっちゃけどうなん？ニーニはどうなん？先輩のこと。
なんでお前に言わなくちゃいけないんだよ。
気持ち決まってるなら保留にする必要ないじゃん。
だからお前に言う必要ないだろ。ちゃんと本人に言うよ。
真面目かよ。
Yeah. Why do we have to go through a middleman here?
真面目だよ。
じゃあさ、ニーニが先輩のどこに魅力を感じているか教えてください。
だからなんでそんなこと。
Honestly, there's a lot of ways that we can look at this conversation, and I think I may have brought it up in the previous video, but, you know, after episode 2, I don't know, it might be more than curiosity when it comes to Sora.
情報を仕入れないといけねえんだよ。情報屋としてのメンツが潰れんだよ。
だよそれ。
ほら、いえ、先輩がそれで自分磨きするから。
まあ、優しいところとか。
Yes.
優しい。
ちょっと天然なところとか。
Absolutely, yes, go on.
わかる。
あと、顔が可愛い。
まあね、結局外見かよってなるけど、そこはね、大事ね。
あと、胸？
Yeah, that also does exist.
胸がでかい。
おい、ぶっちゃけすぎだろ、お前。
TMI, what the fuck? What are you talking about?
だよ、正直に話してんだろうが。
そこは隠せよ、性欲を。隠せよ。
めんどくせえな。
ぼやくのはまだしも、舌打ちはやめろ、舌打ちは。他にいいところ、ちゃんとしたいいところ。
Honestly, if I had to choose something I really liked about Kosaka, you know, after everything that we've been through, and me initially not liking her character whatsoever, I'd have to say that it's her ability to grow. Like, obviously, I think a lot of people, 99% of people, I think have the ability to grow, but she has the want to grow. Like, she sees that that's a problem that she has. Where she's at right now is problematic for her, and she's slowly, not very well, but slowly taking the steps to better herself. And a bit of it she doesn't even realize herself. But I think the fact that she's trying to, you know, get out of her shell is something that's really, really nice to see.
他に？
And it really improves her character. It makes her stand out and makes her a better
観
character
察眼
for
が
it.
鋭いっていうか、人のこと見てるよな、先輩。
わかる。それすごくわかる。てかさっきわかった。
あとは、
胸。
I mean, yeah, we do have to get that out of the way as well.
胸がでかい。
Yes, I was also going to say something along those lines. in that specific way, but yes, absolutely.
2回目だぞ、お前ふざけんなよ。
ふざけてねえよ、真面目だよ。
余計たち悪いだろ。いいのね、それで先輩の魅力はそこでいいのね。
ああ、いい。
Alright, you know, we're standing up for it.
もうだよこいつ。だそうですよ先輩。
Huh?
あれ
Oh shit, she was also here. Uh-oh. Sora bolts up and stomps over to the kitchen door. Well, this happened.
なんだ、ちゃんといるじゃん。で、なんで音楽聴いてるの？おーい、先輩先輩はい、ニーニの話聞いてました？いえ、盗み聞きは
Wait,
やっぱ
why
り
are
良く
you
ない
here
と思
then?
って音楽聞いてました。
Why did you even come here if not to eavesdrop?
真面目かよ。すみません。先輩、こっち来てください。はい。
I really don't understand what she's doing
じゃじゃーん
here.
実は先輩も来ていたのでした。
But she wasn't even listening, so there was literally no, like, impact here.
どうも。
お邪魔してます。なんだその薄い反応は。
Because this is awkward. This was an awkward way of going about
知
it.
ってたし。
は？
気配したし。ああ、いるなって。
Say what?
気づいてたのに胸とか言ってたの？怖い。変態かよこいつ、怖い。
先輩のぶっちゃけトーク聞いちゃったから、俺も行った方がいいかなって思ったんだよ。
Oh yeah, don't ask. Please do not ask.
先輩のでかい胸が好きらしいです。
Well, there's your answer.
あ、おい！
何？
改めて言うなよ、恥ずかしいだろ。
なんだこいつめんどくせえ。胸が。
Honestly, like, I know this isn't the time to talk about it. Sora's voice actor, she is incredible. I don't know what it is, but the way that she goes about everything, her range, her reactions, the emotion that she puts into everything, just, it's the delivery, honestly, is what's very, very incredible. And it makes the back and forth between these two siblings a whole lot more enjoyable. It's like they really are on the same wavelength.
どうすか先輩、こいつ体目当てっすよ。最低っすね。いえ、自分の武器全部使うつもりだったので、むしろ好都合というかやりやすくなったというか。
Oh, come on, don't look for an easy way out.
この人も何？というか知ってたというか。ん？何がです？
I mean, is it because we're always staring or something?
よく
Yeah, there we go.
視線が私の
Okay,
胸
to
に
be fair,
行ってたので。
in defense of all men, you know, titties, they just kind of stick out there. I'm not saying that you should ogle somebody's chest. Absolutely not. However, things happen, okay? Like, we might accidentally look because it's there. But if we accidentally stare, ladies, you know, most of the time we don't mean to. We're just fools. We're having our own issues. No excuse, probably, but anyways, moving on.
おい、バレてんぞお前。
I cover my face with both of my hands and fall backward. Oh my god, this is so freaking embarrassing. But what else can I do? My eyes just end up looking there. I can't help it.
もだえておるわ。そんな見るくらい全然大丈夫なので、
Oh
なんな
my
ら
god.
飲みますか？
マジっすか、いいんすか。
Jesus Christ.
何言ってんだよ、お前ら正気かよ。似た者同士じゃねえか、もう付き合えよ。
何言ってんだよ。
うわ、普通に照れてる。もうなんかめんどくさくなってきた。
Honestly, I can tell
座って座って。
that they are willing to get together after everything that they've been through. But they're being so roundaboutish about it because Kosaka is shy. We are being awkward about it. Senpai and Sora sit across from the sit across the table from me, excuse me. I'm getting butterflies in my stomach.
いや、しかし最近さ、物騒な話ばっかりだったけどさ。
You don't say.
まあな、緊張感あったな。
やっとさこういう話できるようになったよね。世間話的な。いや世間話じゃねえな。
Well, being able to talk like this at all means that, yeah, we've definitely got a moment of true
こ
rest.
んな緩い空気ではなかったな。
そうそうまだ完全解決ではないけどさ、やっと日常に戻ってきた感あるよね。ねえ先輩。あれ、私はいつも一人だったので。あ、こういううるさいのは日常ではないと。
Yeah, it's going to be different for her going forward.
うるさいなんて思ってなくて、とても楽しくて夢の中にいるみたいです。やだもう、そんなこと言われたらキュンとしちゃう。みやこ先輩も言ってたけど近いうちにやりたいね。
ああ、いいな。俺そういうの好きじゃなかったけど、みんなとはやりたいな。
The thing is that I don't think we're ready to celebrate. I don't even think we were ready to like eat all that pizza the night that we were going to go out and actually try and pull off that plan that we most definitely did not fully, well, the plan didn't work out the way it was supposed to, but the idea was to go and temporarily stop Iris, which we ended up going in that direction, just in a much different way of going in that direction. My point is that, man, these guys celebrate for the littlest of things, and they definitely take it a little too easy in my opinion. But that's just me.
私も前のパーティー楽しそう感すごすぎて期待値がぐんぐん上がっていくんですが。
You're pumped to try it?
まあ、俺はコメントしにくいけど。
なんていうか、くそまずいです。シェフ、早く持ってきてシェフ。高坂先輩にここまで言わせるカレー早く食べさせて。
少々お待ちを。
そんなもの
I don't know why he's so like
食べさせてしまい
open to letting her try it. Like, that's a little curious. I smile awkwardly at Senpai as she hangs her head in shame and then head into the kitchen. I pull the pot of curry out of the fridge, plop it on the stove, and turn up the heat. As for the rice she made me yesterday, I guess I can warm it up later. Seems the excess water evaporated, so it's a lot more edible now. It doesn't have as much of a punch as yesterday's meal, but I'm looking forward to Sora's reaction. Oh, that's why we're going for it. But that's a little mean, isn't it? Okay, well, maybe I shouldn't be this excited to see someone's disgusted reaction after trying Senpai's cooking. I take a peek out into the living room. They look like they're having a nice chat. Sora was right. It has been a while since things felt this relaxed. But it's still not over yet. Yuichi did let go of the evil eye, but I don't know if he's given up on hunting users. Iris is still alive and well too. Plus, we need to collect all the other artifacts. There might be more trouble up ahead for us, Miss Naruse included. But in my heart, I hope for these lazy days to continue. Such sentimental thoughts come to mind as I watch the pot come to a boil. And it's looking about ready now. I take out the rice from the fridge and nuke it in the microwave. After that, I put it on some plates and it's good to go.
お待たせいたしました。
お、来た。
Yeah, here we go. Sora is giddy after the wait. In contrast, Senpai's expression is bleak.
どうぞ召し上がってくださいって作ったのは先輩だけど。
先輩、いただきます。どうぞ。私もいただきます。
Maybe it's a little bit more edible now that it's had some time to sit and, be reheated. Maybe. I don't know. I don't think that's how food works. The two of them grab their spoons.
見た目はね、普通だけどね。
Yeah, in the little chibi art that we saw, it looked totally normal for curry, right? As Sora grins and Senpai looks like she's about to burst into tears, they each eat a spoonful of the stuff. Okay, I don't think anything has changed. I was a little hopeful. I will say that much. But that won't get us anywhere. I will say this, though. I should have said it back when it was appropriate to. Okay. I do feel like this episode won't really cover any more of the story. I have a feeling there's going to be something near the end. I don't think we're at the end quite yet, but we're reaching it. So I think we'll see a little bit more. But the next episode will have things truly conclude, I think. I'm honestly not really sure, because I think there's like another episode afterwards, but it's like a not a real episode. I don't know, but I do feel like we're on the right track. We have discovered a whole lot of things. We've discovered the truth, if you will, in terms of a lot of things. So the next episode will be quite literally putting everything together and making sure it all fits, if that makes any sense.
おはー。おはようございます。
I meet up with Sora and Haruka by the train station. The three of us head to school together. Oh yeah, I kind of forgot about school.
まだ痛いですけど、なんとか。
休むかと思ってた。
家出る直前まで悩んでた。
まあ連絡なかったから来るのは分かってたけどさ。デスカレー先輩電車の中でずっと心配してたよ。
Oh, come on, don't call her that.
ずっと家から出てなかったみたいなので、大丈夫って言ってはいたけど、やっぱり大変なのかなって。どうなん？結構してんの？痩せ我慢的な。
え？ああ、いや、鎮痛剤は持ってきてるけど、痩せ我慢ってほどでは。
だって安心だね、デスカレー先輩。はい、よかったです。
Why is she accepting the nickname? She's not even batting an eye with it.
いや、よくないだろ。
やっぱ痛いの？
じゃなくて、めっちゃナチュラルに呼んでたけど、
Yeah, exactly.
お前、おい。
That's what I'm saying.
じゃねえよ、お前なんだよ、デスカレー先輩って。
あのクソマズカレーを作った先輩にこれ以上ふさわしいあだ名はあるまい。
あるまいじゃねえよ、それはもはやあだ名じゃねえだろ、ただの悪口だろ。
Yeah, that's where I'm coming along with it here.
別に私気にしてなくて、むしろ
Don't be happy about that sort of a nickname. Be happier about a nickname that like is cute or funny, not something that's insulting.
この先輩のけなげな言葉を聞いて罪悪感とかないのか、お前は。
はい、すみません。ちょっと悪乗りしすぎました。
Yeah, you did.
なんでちょっと残念そうな顔？今まで私のあだ名って
Oh
ブ
my
スとか
god.
デブとか。うわ、重い。
Those aren't
デ
nicknames.
スカレーも
Those
そ
are
れと
just
同
straight
系
up
統だと思い
insults.
ますよ。
お前が言うなよ。
はい、本当にすみません。いえ、ソラさんのは親しみを込めてっていうのは分かってますので、全然違うと思います。
責任取ってまともなあだ名を考えなさい、ソラくん。
はい。みやこ先輩的なそういうのですよね。あ、その呼び方可愛いなって思ってました。
I mean, you could go with Haru, like, you know, shorten her name here a little bit.
じゃあ。
Oh my god, without the curry.
あー、
Not
カレー
with the
か。
fucking
カ
curry.
レーから離れろ。
カレーがダメなら思いつかねえな。
Oh my god.
はるか先輩って呼んでいいですか？名字じゃなくて名前で。はい、ぜひ。じゃあ私のこともソラさんじゃなくて。
こいつのことはバカって呼んでやってください。
Yes.
あ、いいのか、つっつくぞお前。じゃあ私呼び捨て苦手なので、ソラちゃんで。
So there's a, you know, I find, you know, honorifics really funny. Like the idea of them is something I will never fully grasp. So whenever somebody, you know, gives somebody else the total, you know, okay to not use honorifics or anything like that with them, and they just can't do it, like what we're seeing here with Kosaka, yeah, I find that really interesting, something I can't fully grasp. I don't know where I'm going with this. I think I rambled on too much that I forgot my point. Maybe it'll come back.
うっす、好きに呼んでください。
Oh, okay, I remember my point. So in a lot of the stuff that I've recorded, a lot of the times the main character or through the narration or whatever will actually use the honorific of a character pretty much throughout. And that means I also start using the fucking honorific whenever I'm referring to them. I think maybe there was something like that in Higurashi when I was recording that. Maybe something here too. But yeah, that's something that I do. So I kind of just incorporate the honorific into their name. And then I can never fucking drop it. As we continue our dumb conversation, we reach school before we know it. Sora splits off from the first floor, or from us at the first floor, and then Senpai says goodbye to me at the second floor, and I head to my classroom.
おはよう。
Oh, it's been a while since we've seen Kujo.
Yes.
I greet Kujo and then settle down in my seat. Yoichi is not here, surprise, surprise. I zone out while waiting for the start of class.
はーい、席ついて。
I don't think she is fully recovered either. Just as the bell rings, Miss Narase comes into the classroom. She seems...
ああ、連休終わっちゃったね。ああ、起立ではなしでいいよ。
as jaded as always. I can't tell how she's doing from her attitude. Well, she's at least recovered enough to come to work, I suppose. I mean, the best thing here is that she's alive. Sophie should have already explained the situation to her, but maybe I should speak with her after class.
はーい、終わり。今日一日乗り切ればまた休みだからね。頑張りましょう。
I can kind of hear it in her voice, it's shaky. Homeroom period finishes. As soon as Miss Narase leaves the room, the class buzzes with chatter. I absent-mindedly sit there and wait for the bell to ring again. The first period starts. Ah, school. The true excitement. And then the second, the third, the fourth, and then lunch break. I take out the sandwich I got at the convenience store from my bag and nibble on it. Man, I'm back to being a total loner now, huh? I munch on my meal as I gaze out the window up at the sky. Then, someone grabs the seat in front of me, turns it my way, and sits down. Is it Yoichi? Oh,
Yeah.
no, it's the other guy.
What?
I can't help but be dumbfounded at the sudden, unexpected visitor. In the corner of my eye, I can see Kujo getting a little anxious too. What's this guy's business?
少し話せるか、ベトレイヤ。
You don't have to call us that anymore.
やめてくれねえか。いや、じゃなくて。
Everyone else in the class is surprised at the sudden appearance of a third year. Yeah, it's a big deal, isn't it? I'm sure they're all trying to listen in on what we're talking about. The way things are going, everyone's gonna think I'm some chuny edgelord too. I'm gonna be even more isolated than I am now if this keeps up.
話せるが、場所を変えないか。
いや、ここでいい。
Wait, why?
俺が良くないんだよ。
そう警戒するな。争いに来たわけではない。
That is not the problem.
いや、だから。もういいや。
Screw it. This is more trouble than it's worth. Let's just get it over with.
話して。
まずはおめでとうと言っておこう。無事神殺しを成し遂げたようだな。
Honestly, looking back on it, I am surprised that we're all alive. Honestly, that was a straight up god. And that was probably the real antagonist in this entire story. So, yeah, that is very surprising. We haven't fully killed her, by the way.
殺しちゃいない。
We've just kind of
追い
defeated
返した
her.
だけだ。
そうか。何はともあれ脅威は去った。君たちの功績を心から称えよう。
どうも。
私の手助けなど不要だったようだがな。
余一は。
消えた。
What?
は？
姿をくらませた。私に何も告げずな。
So he was healthy enough to get up and leave?
傷は。
完治はしていないはずだが、動ける程度には回復している。
But why would he disappear from him?
そっか。
Aren't they supposed to be like best friends or whatever?
敵対しているとはいえ、
Like they are
君も
Rig
余一
Veda.
の友人
It's just the two of them now.
伝えるべきだと思ってね。余一は消え、ゴーストは君のものに。リグ・ベーダ・アスラは今や私だけだ。もう我々が君たちバルハラ・ソサイエティとことを構えることはない。
Hey, you want to
そ
join
の
our team?
力もない。
Like, sure, our ideals don't really match, but, you know, you'd have friends.
存分に君たちが信じる正義を振るうがいい。
余一の居場所に。
ないな。自宅にも帰っていないようだ。
親は探してないのか。
どこも愛のあふれる家庭とは限らんさ。
Yeah, I had a feeling that that was the case, especially whenever he was kind of like, quote unquote, on his own over at that building. So a lot of his issues may stem from, you know, growing up and everything. I'm not going to use that as an excuse. Obviously, you know, murdering people isn't something that you can really excuse for, but I mean, there's probably some reasonings as to why he became the way he did. It didn't just like sprout out of nowhere. And I think this may have been talked about a little bit ago before Iris kind of became our priority.
話は以上だ。邪魔したな。
ああ。
Takamine gets up. So Yoichi's gone, huh? He hasn't gone back home either, so he's hiding out somewhere. But why? Does he still plan on hunting down users? I should tell everyone about this just in case. Noticing his gaze, I cut that thought short. Takamine is still here. He's looking down at me.
もう一つ。
何？
一緒に食べていいか？
What? Why?
は？
いつも一人なんだが、一度誰かと昼食を共にしてみたくてな。
Yes, let's have some fucking lunch with him.
いや、まあいいけど。
オンに切る。
He sits back down and places a paper bag from the bakery by the train station on my table. He actually brought that with him so he can eat with me.
ここの卵サンドが絶品なんだ。
ああ、うん。そこのパンうまいよな。
分かってくれるか？一ついるか？
いや、いい。自分の分あるし。
そうか。
Takamine unwraps the egg sandwich and starts eating. I also get back to my own half-eaten sandwich. Neither of us really engage in conversation. I continue to eat lunch while Kujo's alarm glances burn into me every so often. What the hell is this? Honestly, I mean, it's like a car ride. Sometimes it just gets dead silent, no conversation whatsoever. And you know what? I feel for Takamine. I don't think he's necessarily bad. I just think that he's put into a difficult situation as everybody's sort of figured out. And he just wants to stick with Yoichi. He really cares about him. But I feel like, yeah, he should have the ability to do something about somebody he cares so deeply about. I don't know. I think this guy is just a mixed bag of problems, which can be fixed. He just needs to, like, learn and grow up a little. He is a third year. He doesn't really have that much time to figure it all out.
どうしていなくなったりしたんでしょう。
どうでしょうね。わかりません。
にしても司令官も変な人だね。ニーニとご飯食べるとか。
Oh, come on, he's okay. After class, we met up at the school gates and I told them about Yoichi. Much as I'd like to have everyone gather at 9 Ball for a full debriefing.
先輩バイトなんですよね。うん。最近あまり入れてなかったから、一段落したし、今日からしっかり働こうかなって。
Yeah, I think people have to kind of go back to their regular lives for a little bit.
のあちゃんから返事来ました。明日休みだし、今週いっぱいは休息に当ててもいいんじゃないかって。
まだ調子悪いんかな。
大丈夫とは言ってますけど。
I hope she didn't push herself too hard.
帰りましょうか、今日は。
長話しても仕方ないし。帰るか。
Yeah, there really isn't much to talk about. We just have to continue to play the waiting game. Recover and wait for Sophie to get done with what she's doing so we can make sure that our instructor won't be the target of being taken over again. We depart from the school and chat about random things until we get to the station.
そうだ、私本屋行きたいんだった。あ、同じ方向だね。一緒に行こうか。行く。いいや、はるか先輩。また来週。
おう、またな。
さようなら。
じゃあ、先輩も気をつけて。
はい。
I see Senpai's dejected expression and realize I screwed up. I'm sweating bullets internally. When Sora said that she wanted to go to the bookstore, she was probably being considerate of us. I deeply regret bidding her farewell without even considering the situation at hand.
はい。
よかったら、
I don't.
せっかくだし、どっか行きますか。
There we go. Her clouded expression immediately clears up into a ray of sunshine. It would be way too uncool if I was the one who forced her to invite me out. Good thing I managed to say that to her.
軽くなんか食べます？
行きたいところがあって。
Oh, don't tell me, the park?
じゃあ行きましょうか。どこです？
Oh.
ラウンナッツ。
It's one of the other locations that is available to us here.
ああ、見たい映画とか？
いえ、その1階のゲームコーナー。
いいですよ。行きましょうか。
すみません。
いえいえ。
Senpai's apology just now must be due to her habit of saying that she's sorry for everything, I think to myself. But it's only when we arrive at the arcade that I understand its true meaning. Well, what's the true meaning? What's going on here?
これ一度やってみたくて。
Is it a photo booth? Before my eyes is a huge box. It's a photo booth. A box you enter to take a photograph and mark it up to be all cutesy. That's right. What people call a what? A Purikura machine? I've never heard it called that, ever. But okay, you know what? I'm just gonna trust the game. The thing that party-going girls love, the thing that makes your eyes look bigger and stuff.
撮ったことありますか？
いや、ないっすね。
I wonder if I've actually ever been in a photo booth. I may have whenever I was like really young and I went to the coast or something with my family. And I know I did like a photo booth-esque sort of thing at like a Sweet 16 one time with all my friends. But that was it. It wasn't my Sweet 16, guys. I'm just letting you guys know. But no, that was fun. And then you get like the ticket that has like photos of, you know, you and all the different poses and all that with your friends or whatever, or whoever you're taking the photos with. It's fun. It's like it definitely is like a party thing to do, or if you're in a relationship, for sure.
ですよね。すみません。新見さんこういうの好きじゃないと思うんですが。
Actually, there's a new thing I saw. It was at another Sweet 16. I'm sorry, guys. I go to Sweet 16s for like family and friends. What can I say? But no, they have like this thing where like I guess you stand with your friends in like a circular platform, and then you put your phone up on like a selfie stick thing that like goes around in a circle. I guess that's the new photo booth thing for whatever reason. I can't keep up with this generation. I'm sorry, guys.
もう流行でもないし。 撮って自慢できるものでもないですが、一度してみたくて。
Maybe she feels apologetic to me because her voice is getting quieter and quieter. We gotta take initiative. True, this is a high bar. I really hate this sort of thing. But can I say that out loud, that I hate it? I'm pretty sure Senpai is also the type of girl who thinks this is embarrassing too. It probably took a huge amount of courage to invite me. I can't say no. I can't say it's embarrassing, so I won't.
すみません。やっぱり。
いえ、撮りましょ
Yeah, we have to take charge here.
いいんですか？
It would make her happy.
う。はい、撮りましょう。
ありがとうございます。じゃあ。
撮りますか。
Timidly, we approach the box. Luckily, it isn't crowded today. Actually, there's not a soul around. Let's take these photos while we still can.
一応予習してきたんですが。
She taps the touch panel set on the outside.
最初にフレームを決めるみたいです。
フレーム。なるほど。
I thought you set this up like inside.
あれ？あ、先にお金。
俺出します。
あ、いえ、私が。
Shakily taking out her wallet, she inserts a few hundred yen coins. Once again, she touches the panel.
たくさんある。何がいいでしょう。
先輩にお任せします。
Yeah, if she's indecisive, we will have to pick one. As she thinks, she stares at the panel seriously.
これどうでしょう。シンプルな感じで。
あ、いいと思います。はい。
じゃあこれ
We decide on a bunch of other confusing options besides the frame. A voice emitted by the panel tells us please move to the photo booth. Senpai and I both jump in surprise at the same time.
撮影ブース。
こっちみたいです。
Following after Senpai, I pass through the curtain. It's pretty roomy in here. Now that we're hidden from the eyes of other people, I feel an odd sense of relief. As if this is making me really, really restless. Yeah, the fun part is, you know, while being embarrassed and nervous, we're going to have to look presentable in like a few different poses with her and take some photos.
もうちょい近づいた方がいいですよね。俺たち。
そうですね。
We both shuffle closer together. We're standing next to each other, stiff as rods. Put together, we're like a pair of telephone poles. This is hard to take. For two people who are both complete wallflowers, this is really unbearable. That's what I'm saying. Honestly, I can't say I can relate, but I'm also a bit of a wallflower myself.
Hi.
Or at least I'm gonna take that fucking title.
腕とか組んでみてもいいでしょうか。
Damn, some initiative. All right. Oh, here we go. I mean, come on, that's cute. I mean, it's fucking embarrassing, but it's cute. Also, again, we do not see enough of Kakadu, and you know, he's a good-looking main character, honestly. Is it gay of me to say that? Honestly, something that I've noticed is that I want to see more of the protagonist in visual novels, especially ones that include romance, because I want to remember, like, oh yeah, we actually have like a reasonably normal-looking man that we're following around. You know, I don't know if anything I'm saying makes sense. I don't even know if I'm making myself sound any better.
ポーズを真似してねって指示が出ていますが、
はい。
無視して撮ります。
はい。
撮影ボタンはどれでしょう？
Honestly, this is cute. I kind of dig it, solely because it is awkward. You can tell that Kosaka is trying her damnedest. Kakadu is also trying in his own way. Like, it's so fucking cute. I dig it.
このカウントが0になったら、
そういう、
While we're talking, we hear a robotic voice begin counting down, and we both start to panic. It's not cute anymore. It's ruined. It's over. While we're still not ready, the camera takes the photo.
変な顔。
俺なんか目閉じてますね。
This is horrible. The panel has the words "Get ready" on it.
これまだ撮るんですか？
全部で5枚。いよいよないですね。
今度は目開けてます俺。
私もちゃんとした顔で。
Okay, that's better. That's better. It's still forced, but it's cute. I dig it. The sound of the shutter clicks. On the panel, we can see the two of us making very serious faces. Is this an ID photo? Huh. Is this enough? We're good with this?
先輩、大丈夫です。
撮ることに意義があるので。
なるほど。
I do not see. In the end, those cute poses suggested by the panel were never once put to use. For the remaining shots, we make the same faces and do the same pose, and then the session ends.
落書きブースに移動するみたいです。
行きますか。
There's more to this?
はい。
Exiting the photo booth, we head to the booth on the other side.
2人別々に落書きするんですね。
1枚ずつ落書きしていくみたいっすね。
項目たくさん。細かいですね。
Well, at least they can actually maybe fix this mess.
好きな目の大きさを選んでね。
すごく大きくなりますね。
わ、俺気持ち悪い。つぶらな瞳の俺気持ち悪い。
かわいい。
マジっすか？なんかすっげえな。
光の加減とかも変えられるんですね。すごい。
The power of post-processing. You gotta love it. We're completely baffled by the multitude of options. But while I'm still feeling a little embarrassed, well, this is starting to get a bit fun. The senpai seems to be full of curiosity about the whole thing and keeps tapping various parts of the touch panel. Suddenly, senpai's hands stop.
いろいろ落書きしたいけど、せっかくだからこのままがいいな。
I'm also one for really enjoying the default and not really editing too much personally.
全部同じポーズなんで、落書きするのとしないので分ければいいかも。
そうですね。
好きに落書きしちゃっていいですよ。
じゃあ。
I scrutinize the panel. Even if I'm uncomfortable with stuff like this, doing nothing at all would kind of make me into a party pooper. Well, senpai seems to be having fun, so I guess it's all good. I try drawing a picture of a cat on the white area and adding a star. Then I draw cat ears on both of our heads. Senpai and I are turning out pretty cute. I can't let Sora find these under any circumstances. Yeah, do not let her. Do not let that woman find out about all of this. If she sees them, she'll seriously keep teasing us about this for the next 5 years.
できた。
Senpai smiles with satisfaction. The time limit is just about up, so we move on to the next. There's another step?
ちゃんと2人分もらえるんですね。
Okay, so we just get the results. Perfect.
結構親切っすね。
Senpai and I decide how to arrange the photos in each of the frames and finally finish up. Exiting the booth, we go to wait for the photos to print.
どれくらいで、出てきました。
Almost as if she were unable to wait a second longer, Senpai picks up the pictures.
どんな感じ？うお。
I don't know how to feel about this, but you know what? It's cute. It's stupidly cute. Peering over her shoulder, I'm shocked at the sight of my overly airbrushed face. Senpai looks pretty cute, but me? That's another person. Senpai starts looking around for something. With a gasp, she rushes over to a small table nearby. Using the scissors there, she neatly divides the pictures up.
どうぞ、新見さんの分です。
ありがとうございます。
I once again look at the photos. Couldn't I have made a better expression? Senpai was nervous as hell, and it shows in the funny look that she had on her face. The edges of my lips twitch. Honestly, like, she got away with still looking pretty cute. Us, however, yeah, it's an ID photo. Senpai also happily gazes at the photos for a while and then takes out her smartphone from her bag. Is she going to take a photo of the photo with her phone? At first I assumed she's doing something silly like that, but I'm wrong. She takes her phone out of the case and peels off one of the photos from the sheet. Then she very, very carefully sticks the photo on the back of her phone. Aw, man. Now that's cute. A slightly embarrassed, single whispered word. My heart noticeably skips a beat. My heart has raced multiple times in reaction to Senpai, but I think to myself, that's how it is. This uncontrollable throbbing of my heart must mean I love her back.
私惹かれるかもですが、こういう友達とする当たり前のことをずっとしてみたくて、付き合ってくださってありがとうございました。宝物ができました。
いえいえ、俺も。
Taking out my smartphone and removing the cover, I stick one photo on the back just like Senpai did.
大事にします。
Why is this? I can't look directly at her smile, so I avert my eyes. Not noticing my unease, Senpai grins at her phone. Geez, suddenly feeling self-conscious and having my heart race like a love-struck middle schooler. How uncool is that? I wryly smile. Ah, to be young and in love. As I'm about to take my bag off my shoulder to put away the photos, I notice, rather, I couldn't help but notice. It's him.
先輩、
はい。
あっちでゆっくり見ませんか？ジュースでも飲みながら。
Did we find Yoichi?
そうですね。
I try to nonchalantly lead Senpai away from the area.
あれ？Kosakaじゃん。
Oh no. That's not Yoichi. That would have been better. But no. It just does not. Too late. Damn it. The person who calls out to her is the guy who used to bully Senpai. I thought I was going to say the ugly guy for some reason. He's got one companion in tow, and both of them are wearing school uniforms. They're not from a school in this area.
何してんの？
Komoto completely ignores me and speaks to Senpai, who's clearly terrified. He's got an obnoxious sneer on his face.
先輩、行きましょう。
おい、なんだよ。
I try pulling Senpai away by the hand, but they go around us and cut off our escape. What a pain in the ass.
何？誰？小中と一緒だったんだよ。なんつうか、妹分っていうか、射程っつうか、世話してやってたんだよ。
So that's what they refer to bullying as, huh? From the way Senpai is looking down at her feet, Komoto's friend can probably tell that they hadn't had a positive relationship. Her face is scrunched up like she's incredibly uncomfortable. How to deal with this? People like this, if you handle them poorly, are likely to stick to you like glue. Since they're clearly looking down on us, I guess we've got no choice but to show them what we got.
どいてもらっていいっすか？
は？なんで？
帰りたいんで。
てかお前誰よ？俺高坂と話してんだけど。
どけよ。
あ？
おい、もうよせって。
懐かしいやつに会ったから昔の思い出を語りたいだけだって。何？こいつとプリ取ったん？
Komoto grabs the photos from Senpai's hand. What a jerk! I'd probably say a little bit more harsher things than that, but of course, without even thinking, I try to take the photos back. However, Senpai's shout stops my hand as I'm about to reach out. It's the first time I've ever heard Senpai raise her voice. In shock, I freeze up. Komoto's also in a daze, apparently caught off guard by her display of anger.
なんだよ。
それ大事なものなんです。返してください。
は？こんなもんが大事って。
Senpai is glaring squarely at Komoto as he laughs derisively. The hand I'm holding is trembling. I could have backed her up. I could have jumped in and taken the photos back by force. But I decided to see how this plays out for just a bit more.
いつも私のものを取り上げたり隠したり。
は？お前、んなことしてたん？
ちげえって。
私たくさん意地悪はされたけど、お世話なんてされたことないです。私は妹分でも舎弟でもないです。
Hell
友達で
yeah.
もないです。
That's what's up. Alright.
懐かしくもない、思い出したくもない。返してください。それが私の大事な思い出なんです。
お前、この子いじめてたんかよ。だっせ。
I'm glad his friend is actually reasonable. Pressured by Senpai and his friend rolling his eyes at him, Komoto gets flustered. He's completely outnumbered. I think for just a second that he might retreat, but soon I realize I gave him too much credit.
くだらね。
Ah, bro, come on. Komoto crushes the photos in his hand. I can't just watch from a distance anymore. Reflexively, my hand reaches out.
おい話せよ。
お前、自分が何したか分かってんのか？
Yeah, that shit's fucked up, bro. Grabbing Komoto's arm, I twist it upwards. The pictures tumble out of his hand.
たかがプリで何熱くなってんの？
たかが。
Wait, calm down, calm down. On my palm, my stigma glows faintly. Goddamn, sorry, I was having a stroke there. And I start slowly smoldering Komoto's arm in my grasp. I'm unable to control my raging emotions.
だよ。
なんか言うことねえか？聞こえてんだろ。
早く謝れよ、河本。お前マジダセえぞ。
すんませんした。
声小せえよ。
すんませんした。謝っただろ。
うせろ。
Letting go of his arm, I push him aside. Komoto glares at me with tears in his eyes. But as soon as I glare back, he flinches and turns tail. Senpai crouches down and stares at the crumpled pictures. With trembling hands, she picks them up. She tries desperately to flatten them out, and tries to put the bent stickers back into their places on the sheet.
先輩。
Man, that is fucked up.
先輩。
Senpai suddenly stands up and rushes off. She's chasing after Komoto, who's engaged in an argument with his friend as he's leaving the arcade. Realizing Senpai's approaching, Komoto turns around. That's when it happens. Senpai's hand flies up high. But instead of following through with the swing, she lowers it.
なんだよ。
もう二度と話しかけないでください。
Hell yeah.
は？
もう二度と話しかけないで。わかったか？
はい。
デート邪魔してすんませんした。おい、行くぞ。
Again, his friend's got some fucking, like, brains up there. Dragged away by his friend, Komoto leaves in defeat. A sudden encounter with one of Senpai's greatest fears.
ゴースト。
ああ、任せとけ。
I pick up the bag that I had left lying on the floor and approach Senpai as she continues staring in the direction Komoto left. What is Ghost supposed to be doing? She's standing firm, but she has tears in her eyes. Both her hands are squeezed into fists. Senpai's trembling.
行きましょう。
Gently, I touch her back. Senpai lets out a deep sigh and wipes her tears. Wait, what is Ghost doing? What why was she summoned? Hold on now. I'm a little curious about that. Maybe I just have the wrong idea? Well, anyways, whatever. I'm definitely out of time. I recorded a little bit more than I expected to, but that was good. That was good. That was true display of Kosaka's development from this visual novel, from this story that we have witnessed here. She has truly grown, and we just saw that. Wow. That was good. That was really, really good. I like that. Now we're back in the park. The old trusty park. Yeah, I thought Yoichi was popping up there. I was like, damn, man, they're really continuing the story and everything here, but nope, they gave the damn, I cannot speak tonight. They gave the spotlight to Kosaka, which was great. You know, they're continuing in that direction while allowing the romance to grow between them as well. I think this is overall going in a really good direction. I thought we were just going to be stuck in like a couple or so hours of romance mode, but no, I mean, episode 3 here has really just been handling everything really well. I'm very impressed. Well, anyways, before I get tongue twisted and I'm not really sure what I'm saying anymore, again, we'll wrap it up there. Thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like, subscribe, all that fancy jazz, and I will see you all in the next one. Take it easy.